Hey, welcome back. Here's an episode of the Sports Barn, MLB Barn, here this Monday. What is it? Monday, April 24th. Monday, April 24th. Haven't made as many of these episodes lately as I had been. I was going to say as I wanted to. No, you're getting exactly as many as I want to make. I'm just busy. And the bets are up at Betstamp.app, A-P-P, bet, B-E-T, stamp, S-T-A-M-P, and you look for my name, Eric Arnold. I'm Eric Arnold. I am a baseball handicapper, and I'm very good. At least right now I'm very good. No, I'm very good, period. I mean, this is year 3 of doing this. Year 1, we finished somewhere up around 25 units. Year 2 wasn't as good. That was kind of just a hash. I think we ended up maybe 15 units. Hell, right now we're up 22 units. And we're not even out of April yet. So we've just been basically winning 2 out of 3 the entire month of April. It's just been a one-sided ass kicking so far this year with me doing the kicking. And that's the way we like it. I want to be the kicker. I don't want to be the ass being kicked. So we're getting it all the way we want it right now. Got 2 picks for you for this Monday, just 2. We haven't really come up with a lot of volume yet in our picks, but we've been so goddamn good that the units are stacking up. So it is what it is. I was thinking about that. It's like, should I be more aggressive? Should I start pushing the envelope on some of these marginal plays? There's a school of thought there. In other words, if you have a 53% game, let's say. In other words, there's a 53% chance you're going to win a game. That's just barely above break even. It probably would pay you to play it. It would pay you to play that game. It's worth your while to make that bet. Now, the flip side of that is you're going to lose a lot. Oh, you'll win a lot too, but you're going to lose a lot. And I kind of like the way it is, where, I win a lot and I'm not really that stressed. Because I'm way up, plus 22 units. So, I take a loss or 2. It doesn't wreck my week. I don't get all sad and, start questioning my existence and things like that. So, I think for now we're just going to leave it the way it is. We think that we're going to have some more picks here in the next couple weeks. In that April... Here's some information for you people. That's why I make these videos. In other words, anybody can take a name and just tail it. In other words, oh, Eric's betting on the Phillies tonight. I'll bet on them too. I'm trying to teach you people something so you can do your own handicapping. April in baseball is sort of like the beginning of a marathon. Or think of any kind of running event. Particularly, a marathon, how to say this? It's a marathon. It's a long-running event. In other words, what happens in the first few miles of a marathon really isn't going to make or break the best runners. They just need to not fall down and injure themselves, and they still have a great chance to win the race because you're only going to run the first maybe 1/8, 1/6 of the race in that first 6 miles, 4 miles even. Let's see, a marathon's 26 miles. So the first 5 miles, let's say, all you got to do is just stay on your feet if you're one of the best runners and not hurt yourself. Runners that are going to be nowhere near the finish line at the end, you'll see them in the front pack. Nobody really pays that much of attention. If you watch one of these marathons on TV, nobody's going, oh, wow, look, number 99999, he's at the front there. He's looking really good. They know he's not going to be there at the end. So no one's taking him that seriously. So you got teams like right now, if you look at who has won you the most money, in other words, if you just bet on Team X every night for the first, whatever we're in, the 24th of April, you bet on them every night, the team that would have won you the most money so far is the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates are, and I don't even think they're in first place. I think they're tied for first place with the Brewers. That's another team that's won you a bunch of money so far this year. The Tampa Bay Rays have won you a bunch of money. They are in first place, of course, because they're like 18 wins and 3 losses. But the Pirates no one expected them to be any good. So you have some of this oddball stuff going on, and you just have to be careful about laying too much on good teams in April, because they're not going to play as well as they will later in the year. April is the month for upsets. April is the month for bad teams to play better than what they are, that sort of thing. Now we're coming to the end of April. Once you get into May, May is the month of get your ass in gear. That's when bad teams, or I should say good teams that haven't gotten off to good starts, that's when they need to start kicking it in, and they know it. So that's when they're going to say, all right, let's holy shit, we're 5 games under 500. We're better than this. Let's get going here. Let's get it on. So teams I'd be looking at here in the next, say, 4 to 6 weeks, the Phillies are off to a slow start. The Astros, the Cardinals, certainly a team I said was the best team in baseball to start the year. They're below 500. So I would start looking at the Cardinals. They're going to get their asses in gear. They're too good not to. Some of these teams, for example. The good team, these surprise teams like the Pirates, well, they might go a while yet. They may go a while yet before they start to fall off. So at any rate, that's kind of where we're looking here in the baseball season. What else is going on? I guess you got your NBA, NHL. I'm not following that, frankly, for betting purposes. Yeah, I watch it if there's an interesting game on. The one thing I would do, and I feel pretty comfortable in saying this, and I'm sure you'll win money by doing it, when the Sixers do ultimately play the Celtics in the next round, whatever the price on the series is, simply pay it for the Celtics. The Celtics always beat the Sixers. The Sixers have never beaten the Celtics. You can count the times the Sixers have beaten the Celtics in the last 70 years on one hand. It just doesn't happen. The Celtics are a good franchise, and the Sixers historically have been a bad franchise. And the Sixers are a very bad franchise right now. So, the Celtics will win that series. That's probably the one in NBA, NHL bet that I feel comfortable with. What else? I don't know what else. What else is we got a PoliticsBarn episode coming up here. I'm going to shoot that as soon as I'm done talking here. All right, let's give you the 2 picks here. I'm running out of things to say, and then we'll just move right into the PoliticsBarn video. We're going to take the Astros tonight. We got hurt. We were on a nice run last week. We were on pace to finish up, I would say finish up about, I'm having trouble doing math in my head. We were going to be up about 7 units for the week. We finished up around 5 units instead because Atlanta couldn't hold a 2-run lead in the 8th inning against the Astros. So we dropped that one. That set us back to just 5 units for the week that we won. I think the Astros, the Rays, that's who we're playing against. It's in Tampa. The Rays have set some kind of record with the Detroit Wolverines or whatever the hell their team was named in 1810 when they broke the record or set the record. Most wins at home to open the season. I keep saying this again and again. The Tampa Bay Rays are not going to win 140 or 150 games. They're going to lose a game at home. They might as well be tonight against the defending world champions. That seems to have some symmetry to it. I'm trying to remember the pitching matchup. It's Urquidy versus I can't remember who's going for the Rays tonight, but it was somebody I wasn't scared of. Let's put it that way. I like the Astros tonight. You're getting paid a very nice price for the defending world champions who just swept one of the best teams in the National League in their building. So this isn't like, oh, the Braves or the Astros suck now, that the Astros won their World Series and now they're no good. The Astros are just as good as they've always been. And you're getting a premium team at a nice price tonight. I think that's all you need. Take the Astros. I got them at, I think they're at like plus 140 right now. I haven't actually played it yet as I'm waiting closer to game time. The rule of thumb is, if you're going to play underdogs, try to catch it a little more towards game time as the money generally flows into the favorites. Public money generally goes to the favorites. Right, subscriber F, who admits this, that he plays favorites. I'm not sure I'm going to call subscriber F public because he's much better than that. But generally speaking, the public plays favorites. Therefore, they push up the odds on, how to say that, they make the odds better on underdogs as you get closer to game time. And then the vice versa, if you're going to play a favorite, you try to catch it early before the price gets inflated with all the public money. So we're playing two underdogs tonight, so that's why I'm waiting a little closer to game time to play the Astros. As I said, the last price I saw on them was about 140, plus 140 for the defending national or the defending champions. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'll take that. Now the second pick here is the A's, the Oakland Athletics. If you can believe it, we won with these guys Friday night. They've won 4 games all year, and we had one of them. Yeah, I guess that might mean we're just lucky. Maybe. I had a long discussion about this with subscriber F about the Athletics. He thinks they're just a special kind of bad, and he's tempted to just bet against them every series. Well, one, that's going to be very expensive. Now, it'll pay off as long as they maintain this pace of being historically shitty. Usually, teams regress to the mean. What does that mean? That means if you're way out, in other words, you're the guy leading the pack in a race or on the highway. You're just way faster than everybody else. Probably before too long, either the pack is going to catch up to you, you're going to fade back to the pack, you're going to regress to the mean. The pack is the mean, and the mean is going to catch up with you. And that's kind of what we're thinking is going to happen with the A's, that they're bound to win a couple games here. I don't think this team is historically shitty. This is not a terrible franchise. It's a cheap franchise. It's a franchise with no money. Everyone knows that. But they historically have been able to find the occasional win here and there with guys you've never heard of. Now, often some of these guys you've never heard of end up going other places and becoming famous. They're scattered all over the league once they leave Oakland, and the Athletics don't want to pay him. I would bet every team in the league has an ex-Oakland A on it. I can name one right off the top of my head on the Phillies, although the kid probably stinks. He too early to say on Christian Pache whether he's any good. I don't think he is, but there are good A's all over the place. Matt Chapman up in Toronto, third baseman. Pitching wise, the guy that's got cancer for the White Sox, Liam Hendricks, et cetera, et cetera. So the A's find talent. Right now, you're getting paid a fortune to play this team, and we're going up against the Angels. We've said again and again and again here in the barn, the Angels are bad. That's a bad franchise. You stay away from that team as far as tailing them. They got Jose Suarez going tonight. He's one of the worst pitchers in baseball. Just awful. Just awful. He'll walk the ballpark if you just let him. So if the A's hitters can have any patience at all, they're going to have guys all over the base paths. Then they just need a lucky hit here or there. And next thing you know, maybe now you get a nice win at damn near plus 200, I think it's going to be. It's right around plus 180 right now. I'm hoping that fades up a little bit by game time. It's a divisional game. Remember that. Divisional games often play closer than non-divisional games. Familiarity breeds contempt. So as you're more familiar with an opponent, maybe that lessens their advantage if they're better than you are. In this case, the Angels would be better than the A's, but maybe not that much better. So that's where we're going to be tonight. We're going to be with the Astros and the A's. That's where we are. All right, that's all we got. Political episode coming up on Rumble next. Make sure to look for that. It'll be on Rumble. I'll put the link in the PoliticsBarn or the Sports Barn comments. Then you can link right to it. There you have it. I'm Eric Arnold. I handicap baseball. I believe in free speech. I'm good at handicapping baseball. Check that shit out. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you again.